What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Level M Diecast. Chilling in the studio today. And if you watched my vlog video yesterday, or at least if you watched the end of it, you saw these particular Tomica models that were coming up. I know I'd mentioned these in a couple previous videos, and like I said, the post office proved me wrong, and they delivered today. I honestly didn't think they'd even be here today. So, we are going to do an unboxing. We're going to go through these. And it's a true unboxing. You know, we're going to open these as we go. I'm also going to introduce, or I should say, include the Lamborghini that I picked up from Walmart. It's also in my hunting vid. So if you guys didn't watch hunting vid, might be a little bit behind the ball. So I'm going to just let these roll, and then while the next one rolls, I'm going to at least get the plastic off. And then we'll go through and actually unbox them. That first model, I believe, is just based off the Hiace, but it's a very cool, unique thing. That Crown Toyota right there, I'm a big fan of big four-door cars. You know, this one doesn't really fit with the rest of the Tomicas we're going to unbox right now, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, a lot of the Tomicas, like I mentioned, I buy what I like. I don't buy everything. I just kind of buy what I like. I'm not a completist. DHL. Obviously, this is just the same, you know, Isuzu truck that they use for a bunch of other stuff. But, I mean, it's got DHL on it. Now, DHL is not exactly a contender in the U.S. here. But in other countries, it's a big deal. It's popular. It's just as big as UPS, all those guys. A little fact from back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers Airborne Express, but DHL bought them in an effort to be more of a domestic carrier, which that never turned out. This double trailer tanker. I am ultra into Tomica Long. I would have more Tomica Long if I can get my hands on them. You know, a lot of the sellers that make stuff available for people in the U.S., they don't really carry the Tomica Longs because, honestly, a lot of people that collect Tomica kind of just do the, you know, the popular cars, you know, the Ferraris, Lamborghinis, JDM stuff, all that kind of stuff. But this particular seller has them, and I'm super happy, very, very happy. So we're going to unbox that. And then, of course, the very last one to be unboxed, which is going to be the best one of them all, is going to be this military heavy rescue vehicle. I'm very interested to see what the features are to it. What moves, what doesn't move, what, you know. I think that that's the best thing about Tomica Longs is they all do something and they all do something cool. It's always a cool thing to try to figure out what the moving part's going to be. Obviously, we know the tanker's going to be just some tankers, and hopefully I can actually get these to fit on there. So let's crack open this first one real quick. And take it out of the plastic. It is 100%, 100% based on the Toyota Hiace. I love it though. I love it. That's cool. You guys are more than welcome to chime me in on exactly the origins of this. I just bought it because it's cool. Obviously, there's some kind of history behind this. It could just be for a particular brand of food products, whatever. I don't know. I just think it's freaking cool. It's just ridiculous. As far as I can tell, I didn't really look at it. I seriously just pulled it out and gave it to you guys. It doesn't have anything that moves. Those doors don't open or anything like that. But it doesn't really matter. It's a cool static model. It still has the suspension. They always do. Always have the suspension. It's just a very unique model. And I'm glad that this is not in the Dream Tomica line because I don't collect Dream Tomica stuff. even the Fast and Furious stuff, even though it's based on real cars. I just don't do the Dream Tomica stuff. I have nothing against it. Just I got to draw a line somewhere. You know, there's got to be a line somewhere. All right, let's move on to the Toyota Crown. And sorry, I gotta look at this for a second, man. This is awesome. I love me some four-door sedans, man. You know, it doesn't have any moving features, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It's a cool model. I especially like the logo on the grill as it comes around. Obviously, this is, at least for the U.S. market, this would be the big LS full size for us here. I like it in the white. We got that older Crown, or no, maybe it was a Lexus, I don't know. The one that they gave us in the U.S., I'd have to look. It was kind of a pinkish color, fuchsia color. I thought that was kind of weird. It's unique, it's cool, but it's kind of weird. So, all right, we're going to move on to the DHL truck. And it's even better in person than I thought. Now, there's this cool piece, square thing. I know I'm butchering the camera, right? But it was around the whole box of the truck. And the purpose of that, obviously, was to make sure that the print doesn't rub on the box and then rub off. I've mentioned this in a couple other videos that Tomica is just, they're insane with the level of detail that they pay attention to. They actually focus on the little things. They understand their product. They understand their packaging. And I love it for that. I love it for that. The last thing I want to do is have a model that's traveled thousands and thousands of miles to get to this country, just to have it messed up. I would be super frustrated. I would be super frustrated. But it didn't happen. It came here. It's perfectly fine. Minty fresh. Hopefully all the bag crinkling is not too brutal for you guys. If it is, I apologize. Trying to get the next model ready. It's a biggie. We're gonna do that in 2 parts, I think. So there's the first part. Now, the tank is all metal, the upper tank part, and then the base is plastic. It's nice to see a double axle truck. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have any double axle diesel trucks like that. I think they're all been single axle, which is pretty cool. Even in the Tomica Long, but this is definitely something different. These are grain haulers. It's pretty cool. I'll get the other trailer on here. Definitely not enough room to connect them. But you can see how the connection works. It's actually quite heavy duty. There's a good deal of metal there. There's far more metal than plastic. Far more metal than plastic. And of course it's an Isuzu cab, because of course it is. Most of them seem to be Isuzu from Tomica, and I think it's appropriate because Tomica is, or I should say Isuzu is Japanese. This one's really, really cool. I think this one's definitely super unique. I don't know if they've done something quite like this before. I certainly don't have anything like this in my collection. But, you know, anytime I find a Tomica Long, man, I want them all. There's a couple out there that I don't have I really, really want. Like the Unimog that's pulling the train car. I really want that one. And I want that, like, I don't know, it's like a yellow giant construction thing, and it has like a conveyor belt off the front of it. I don't know if it's a farm thing or if it's a construction item, but regardless of whatever it is, I definitely want that one. It was in my checkout box on eBay for a long time, but I never pulled the trigger because I had to get it from Japan, and then I ended up not even buying it. So Um, all right, let's move on. Let's move on to the best one. All right, enough of my chit-chat and glamoring around here. This military truck is ridiculously cool. Just ridiculously cool. Let's try to get a little bit better on the camera there for you guys. I'm not trying to butcher it. I mean, this is just unbelievably cool, man. I'm seeing this just like you guys are, and I'm trying to get all the details and stuff just by looking at it. You know, just the subtle printing on the front. I'll do the moving features here in just a second. Just wanted it to roll around. It's a little bit shorter than I thought it was going to be, but I think proportionally, as far as the Tomica long, it's perfect. It's exactly where it should be. So let's pull up some features real quick. Let's move the camera out just a little bit. Sorry, guys. Studio's not really made for something quite that big. So the boom extends, obviously, rotates around, and then that tow bar comes down off the back of it. I was kind of hoping some of those outriggers would do something, but at some point you got to say, it's got a bunch of moving features. What else do you want? It's just absolutely cool, absolutely awesome. Definitely one of my favorite Tomicas. It's so unique. I really do try to get all the Japanese military stuff because I think they're just really, really cool. I think they're very unique. They're very awesome. I really think that it's a good representation from a very appropriate brand to do that. I really wish that American companies would make more military stuff, but it is what it is in the U.S. We don't get a ton of military stuff from Hot Wheels or Matchbox or anything, so but it's pretty cool, huh? So I wanted to before I forget, see this is where I get all kinds of sidetracked. This is where I get sidetracked. All right, guys, I almost forgot, but I didn't forget. I'm gonna pull that off, and for some, that's the best one. For some of you guys, check that out. I can't believe I almost forgot that. See, I don't rehearse this stuff, man. When I tell you guys my unboxing vids are raw, they're raw. I don't rehearse this stuff. That is a matte orange. Absolutely phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It looks way better in person than it could even look on the camera, I guarantee you. I was looking at getting some Tomicas when I bought these, or some Lamborghinis when I bought these Tomicas. But I kind of held off. And then literally right after that, I saw some post up on Instagram that this was part of the newest batch. And I had found the batch a couple of times, and the Lamborghini was always gone, and I totally understand why. But I got lucky enough to find it today. You guys watched my hunt vlog. You saw me find it in real time. It was pretty cool. I was very happy. And there's still a couple left for somebody else. Somebody else ever walked in there. And if you guys don't watch my Instagram, you'll be lucky to know that this right there only rang up for $3 at Walmart. They're no longer $4.97 now. There's a small possibility that maybe they're on clearance and it just wasn't marked on the peg. I didn't buy any other ones but this one, but I highly doubt that they're on clearance because Walmart's did their resets and the pegs are still there. They would have pulled them off if they were going to clearance them. So if in fact they have dropped to $3 per car, hopefully we'll see some of that peg warmer stuff move if people buy them to chop them up or whatever, or even buy them for their kids. I mean, at $3 a car, it's a pretty good deal. So, anyways, I'm going to pull that off. And I'm going to put this back on there because it's so freaking cool. It doesn't even fit in the video. I'm just going to let it not fit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally not going to not let it fit. But we're going to roll. And we're going to do some more unboxing videos. And, you know, if you guys are ultra frustrated that my unboxing videos are too raw, let me know. I can always be a little bit more professional. There's plenty of other professionals on YouTube. I try to be a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more regular. But anyways, let's go with it. I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully I have some more stuff for unboxing videos. Subscribe. Check me out. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. But I'm going to keep making videos. Keep making them for you guys. All right. Level M Diecast out.